Hi everyone, my name is Rachel and welcome to the French Seams. Thanks very much for joining me for today's video, which is all about Me Made May 2025. Well, it's episode 1 at least. I'm hoping throughout May to put out about 4 of these videos, which cover a week and maybe a few days of my Me Made outfits. So I do show these on Instagram daily because it is an Instagram challenge, Me Made May, and I do put them in my stories, and I also have a highlight reel. But I think it'd be really good fun to go into the outfits in a little bit more detail here, and also for the people who are not on Instagram to take part in the challenge as well. So this is a fabulous challenge set up by the lovely Zoe So blog. She set it up years and years ago. It's basically to wear your Me Made wardrobe in May, so it's obviously Soa's favourite month. For us in Ireland, it's a good month because you can have good days and you can have bad days, so you get a kind of good variety. It's a really fun challenge. It's not a challenge with a prize or anything, it's purely a personal challenge where you can style your Me Made outfits. You can wear, if you have made one t-shirt, you can just wear that with different styling. It's an opportunity to see if you have any gaps in your wardrobe, if you have too many ball gowns, for instance. I love it because it forces me to pull stuff out of my wardrobe that I don't necessarily wear and reevaluate it. I try and have no repeats. I'm at the stage now in my sewing journey that I have enough to keep me going, and then some. So I'm trying not to do any repeats, jeans and stuff aside. But then once that's been worn, I'm now putting it in a pile, bringing it here to talk to you about, and then that means I can't wear it for the rest of the month, which is a really good way of highlighting which ones I reach to first and which ones might stay in the wardrobe. So I'm really enjoying it. And on my Google Photos a few days ago, it popped up to show me that I participated in this in 2017, which was kind of the first year I started sewing. So it was really interesting to see what I made. And I did have a scroll all the way back to the start of my Instagram, and it is just hilarious, and here's why. I had 6 makes to show throughout May in 2017, bearing in mind that I started sewing in about January, February of that year. Then I took a few years hiatus and stuff, and then came back fully involved in it. But for 2017, I had to look back and I made 6 makes, and they were all sew over it makes, which is hilarious. So I was definitely going through a big sew over it phase in 2017. So I made the sew over pussy bow blouse, the Susie shirt, apologies, the Lulu top. It was called the kimono, it's now called the Sylvia robe. I made the ultimate pajamas and the Lizzie skirt, which is just hilarious. So I was definitely in a sew over it phase. I don't really wear any of those anymore. They kind of don't really fit me, but I still have the patterns and I would really love to revisit them. But it was just lovely, and I'll pop in one picture here because it still shows our bay tree, which is flourishing nicely, from 2017. So it is lovely to look back, pre-children, pre-vlog, literally just onto Instagram. It was really nice to look back at that. So that is my Me Made May adventures. So shall we talk about week 1? And this goes from the 1st of May to the 7th of May. So I will show you the things that I'm kind of wearing on rotation as well. So pajamas, nightwear. Yes, I do have Me Made ones of those. I have this lovely fleur robe, which I made, I think, did I make it for So Frugal? No, maybe not. It is a free pattern though, and it's from Mood, and it's called the Fleur robe. It's meant to be made in a woven, but I made it in a jersey in this really cool border print fabric I got from the fabric outlet. For all of these, I'm not going to go through sizings and stuff. If you do have a specific question on sizing, I'm very happy to answer them in the comment box below, but it's just going to be a bit of a whistle-stop tour of the outfit. So Fleur robe, I wear it every single day during the summer. I love it. I also wear my Whittaker slippers every day, which is great. I also have some Me Made pajamas. I did make ones very recently, but it's not quite warm enough to wear my little elephant ones. So I wear these that I made about 4 years ago, I think. So it is the lovely fabric from Beyond the Pink Door. It's a very cotton jersey with these watermelon ice lollies. I love it. I was very proud of myself. I made these in about 2021 and I finally top stitched the neckline down. So isn't that what Me Made May is all about? So this is a free pattern. It's the Lego tank from Itch to Stitch, which I really like. And then the pajama bottoms are the Tilly and the Buttons Juno pajamas from her book. And I just lengthen them and I don't put on the cuff, and I really enjoy wearing these during the summer. So they are obviously on high rotation. Another thing, oops, why do I always drop stuff? Another thing that is on high rotation again is another Tilly and the Buttons pattern, and it is my new Stella joggers. And then also the t-shirt I made for So Frugal, which I wasn't overly keen on when I first made it. It is the ABB women's tee, but it's perfect because I try to go for a walk every day, and I wear a t-shirt and my tracksuit, and it's absolutely perfect. So I'm enjoying wearing these. And I need to remove that little thread, don't I? You can tell it's freshly made. So those kind of ones are on high rotation daily. My tracksuit and a t-shirt of sorts to go for my daily walk, which I love. And I also wear my Jack zip-up hoodie that I did make for So Frugal as well. It's perfect for heading out for a lovely walk. Then the other ones, I've got the iPad here to show you. So on day one, again, after my stroll, I wore my Fabric Godmother fleur dress, which I love because it was quite warm last week. It was glorious. And it is the sleeveless version. Again, I'll pop in pictures because these are all creased. Pop in pictures, the fleur dress by Fabric Godmother in this beautiful viscose linen from Dreesenstoffen. The sleeveless version with the beautiful bows down the front, lovely pockets. I really, really enjoyed wearing this. I really, really did. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful dress. I've made lots of versions now, sleeved, not sleeved. I've made the shirt as well, the little peplum. Really, really nice. And I would be keen to make this pattern again. It's a lovely, lovely pattern. Day 2 dawned and I have this bias cut skirt that I got the fabric from Rainbow Fabrics, and it's this beautiful kind of animal print. And again, this is a free pattern. It's on the Mood Fabrics website. It's called the Indigo skirt. It's a beautiful bias cut skirt and I think this fabric works perfectly with it. But I really wanted to wear this and I was wondering how to style it, and I had it on with a little white t-shirt. I had it on with an Agnes t-shirt. Just wasn't looking quite right. So I went on Pinterest, and on Pinterest I literally typed in how to style a bias cut skirt, and a few pictures popped up of people wearing tie front shirts. So I said, right, I have a tie front shirt. So I took it out of the wardrobe. I ironed it because it's beautiful linen from Beyond the Pink Door years and years ago. When I was ironing it, I noticed that there was a hole in the back sleeves that was quickly repaired. So the Gilbert shirt by Helen's Closet, and I absolutely love it. It's got the little tie front. So I was able to wear that with my bias cut skirt, and I really, really enjoyed wearing it. This is a beautiful pattern. I think Helen's Closet patterns are just fabulous. The instructions are so good. I do have another one of these, which you'll probably see later in May. If I make it again, I might leave off the tie front, because when I do wear this with jeans I tuck it in, but for the purposes of bias cut skirt it was absolutely perfect. So loved wearing this. I do leave off the pocket on this one just to make it a plain white shirt, but it's beautiful, and this linen is gorgeous. It irons beautifully and everything, so I was really happy with that little ensemble. Thank you, Pinterest. So then day 3, and I wore this lovely cardigan. This is the Cuddle cardigan, and this is from Mizuzu Patterns. I made this for So Fruity last year, and it's got this really cool red stripe down the back. This comes as part of the pattern, this really, really nice stripe that goes all the way along the arms, all the way across the back. It's got this beautiful crossover V detail at the very back neck, which is lovely. It's absolutely beautiful, and it's got lovely pockets, and I did cherry red buttons. Oh, wrong side. Cherry red buttons as well, so it's part of So Fruity. This fabric is beautiful. Are these cotton jersey? Yeah, I think it's cotton jersey from Love Fabrics. Really, really lovely website. I'll link that below, and I just love my cherry cuddle cardigan. I think it's very, very cute. I wore this with an Agnes t-shirt by Tilly and the Buttons, just a plain white t-shirt. Love it, absolutely perfect. And I wore it with a pair of jeans that I got recently at a charity shop when I went to my lovely friend Anna. I took them off the hanger and I said, these are perfect. They're Wrangler jeans, which I haven't seen in years. I didn't even know they still made them. They're low rise and they're kind of boot cut. They are perfect, and I've been wearing them constantly. They're lovely. I absolutely love them. I also wore my Mia Messenger bag, because Me Made May is all about accessories and garments. This is the BF Patterns Mia Messenger bag, which I've been wearing constantly. It's such a good bag. I absolutely love it, so I've been wearing that. I was also wearing my Tamarack jacket. So I made this last year, I think, in a lovely collaboration with my gorgeous friend Sam So Let Sparkle, and it is the Tamarack jacket by Closet Core, I think, and it is a quilted pattern, but I used a picnic blanket from Tiger, which I loved. So I'll pop in up here the collaboration I did with Sam where I showed what I did. So it's all beautifully bound, and then for the pockets I used napkins from Tiger as well. I absolutely love it. So I really, really love this jacket. I did the hood expansion, and yeah, I wear this an awful lot during the summer. Love it. So I was able to wear that last week too. I've also been wearing my Adam So's hipster pouch. So this is it here. So I wore it to the zoo, which is really funny, with a dinosaur. This is the Adam So's hipster pouch, which I love. It's got a beautiful pocket at the front and then a lovely roomy pocket in the back. It is lined with flamingos and it's bound in rainbows, because why not? And it's got this beautiful webbing as well. So that's a beautiful, beautiful pattern. Really, really nice. I wear that an awful lot. What else then? Yes, because I was going to the zoo, I wanted to be a little bit on brand, on theme. So I wore my flamingo MET. This is beautiful. I love this cotton jersey. It's such good quality from Crafty Studio. And this is the MET by Jennifer Lauren handmade with flamingos, which I love. I have, I think, 6 or 7 METs. Absolutely love them. You will see lots throughout Me Made May, I promise. And on top, because it was quite chilly, I wore a hug hoodie, hug hoodie hood, but a hot coffee hoodie, if that makes sense. So the Waves and Wild hot coffee hoodie, and then I put the Made It patterns, which sadly don't trade anymore, hug hoodie on top. So I was kindly gifted this pink fabric by a lady I used to do quilting with. She wasn't going to use it, and then I lined it in this beautiful striped jersey that I got from the Crafty Studio. This fabulous flamingo patch is from Beyond the Pink Door years and years ago, and I shamelessly copied the lovely Karen from So Little Time when she put a flamingo patch on one of her makes too, so thank you, Karen. Love this hoodie, absolutely perfect. I wear this all the time, and I wore that again with my thrifted jeans. So that was day 4. Then moving on to day 5, I wore a Blackwood cardigan. So it has been quite chilly in the mornings here, but then it warms up throughout the day. So it's a great opportunity to wear layers. So I wore my Helen's Closet Blackwood cardigan, which I made years and years and years ago. Yep, it needs a wash. Years and years and years ago, I got this beautiful sweatshirting fabric from Maeve when she used to have her lovely sewing shop. The Blackwood cardigan, quite tricky to show you, quite a long line cardigan with pockets by Helen's Closet. Fabulous pattern. I have so many of these as well. It's such a versatile pattern. You can make it short, you can make it long. I've also done a hack where you make the front neckband very, very wide, so it kind of folds back. It's really nice. That's going to kind of an animal print. I might wear that another week actually as well. But yeah, the Helen's Closet Blackwood cardigan is fabulous. And because I was doing my Donny kind of sew along on Instagram stories, I was inspired to wear my very, very first Donny shirt in this beautiful green cotton fabric from Carlo Fabrics. So the Donny shirt is by Friday Pattern Company. I absolutely love it. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous shirt, and it can look smart, it can look dressed down, it can look dressed up. Absolutely love it. So I wore this with my Blackwood cardigan because I think they're actually navy. I thought they were black. They actually look more true to colour in the camera. But yeah, love this shirt, so wore that. And then I wore it with my Ash jeans. So I did a collaboration late last summer with the lovely Cara Marie from Made by Cara Marie. I'll link her channel below. And I made several pairs of the Ash jeans. And this is my skinny pair. So it's got the skinny leg down the bottom. Absolutely love them. Got a lovely label at the back. So I've made this skinny pair, so I wore it with those, which I really, really like. So then what are we up to now? The days are flying by. We are up to day 6, I imagine. And that day I decided to be a bit blue and green, so I wanted to wear this beautiful top, which is called the Nocturne top, and it's by Half Moon Atelier. No, it's not. It's by So Liberated. I apologise. It's by So Liberated. And it's actually a pyjama top. But I make it to wear outside. And this is beautiful. The most gorgeous art gallery fabric from Transform Fabrics. Absolutely beautiful. It's called Winterberry. I love it. And I put a label there saying nailed it, because it doesn't come with pattern pieces. Sorry, it doesn't come with instructions for burritoing the yoke. But I burritoed the front and back yoke to make all the insides all nicely enclosed. So that was kind of tricky, and it was also very tricky to do a burrito around the V. So I definitely nailed it. So I was giving myself a little pat on the back after that make. But yeah, beautiful floaty top. Absolutely love it. And I paired that with this cardigan, which I haven't actually worn in quite a while, which is from Love Notions in this beautiful, I think she calls it cyan, this gorgeous, gorgeous colour. And I love the label I put on this. I think it's a Kylie Machine one. It says, I make my own clothes, little sewing machine. So this is a beautiful cardigan. It's by Love Notions. It's called the Fraser cardigan. And look at these enormous pockets. It's absolutely fabulous. But I just love this colour. And I hadn't paired these together before, but I think they match perfectly. I think they look really, really good. So I love my Fraser cardigan. I was wearing that again with jeans. And then we're up then to day 7, which is what I'm wearing today. So this is the Half Moon Atelier, and it's the La Brea t-shirt, but it's the knit version, which comes this beautiful, it's just a kind of grown on sleeve with a lovely band at the bottom, And all of this is bound bias binding, and you fold over the shoulder seams here to get this beautiful petal effect. Absolutely love it. This fabric is from Stoffen. I do have another La Brea, you'll probably see that as well. And I'm wearing that with Helen's Closet Arden pants, which I absolutely love, which I repaired this week as well. So love the Arden pants, I really, really do. And as well, because it was ever so slightly chilly, I took out another Blackwood cardigan. So another Helen's Closet Blackwood cardigan in this beautiful cable fabric. I can't remember where I bought this cable fabric, but you can get it in a lot of places now. This was very, very long time ago. I think this must have been about 2017, 2018 that I made this. And yeah, I love the Helen's Closet Blackwood cardigan. It's absolutely perfect, and it worked really well over her Arden trousers, which is really cool. So I should actually wear a full Helen's Closet outfit one day. Maybe, do you think I could? Maybe I could. But yeah, love this as well. So that was my first week of Me Made May. So I'm having a great time going through my wardrobe, doing an awful lot of ironing. I don't usually do that much ironing, but to make things look very nice and to inspect them for any damage. So I'm now looking forward to the second week in Me Made May and what kind of things I'll come up with, because these are now banned. These are going to stay in here. I'm not allowed to wear them again. And hopefully I'll come up with some new ensembles next week. Maybe Pinterest will be my friend again. So let me know how you've been getting on with your Me Made pledge. So the other half of my pledge, of course, is to do some mending. So I did mend my Arden trousers. What I have to do this week is mend the zip on a pair of jeans, which scares me, but I'm determined to do it because I love those jeans and I want to get them back into rotation. So that's the other half of my pledge. I'm having a great time seeing everybody else's posts, everybody else's prompts. I really, really enjoy it. I think just Instagram is just lit up at this time of the year. It's just marvellous. So let me know how you're getting on with Me Made May in the comment box below. I would love to have the chats. If you like this video, I would love it if you give me a thumbs up, and also please consider subscribing. And I will see you all very soon in another video. Take care, everyone. Bye.